Later this morning, Pope Francis will lead a public mass in Canada as he continues a trip centered on meeting and apologizing to members of the Indigenous community after decades of abuse by members of the Catholic Church.
The visit comes as he continues to deal with health and mobility issues. Jay Gray is live in Edmonton with a closer look at what Pope Francis has called his pilgrimage to North America. Jay, good morning to you.
Yeah, Dave, Maureen, this is day 2 of his 6-day visit here in Canada, and those health concerns restricting some of his public appearances, though his voice and his message were both very strong as he began what he's called his apology tour.
The slow, somber rhythm of a suffering community greets Pope Francis. The heartbeat of the Indigenous people of Canada, unrelenting even after decades of abuse, acknowledged publicly by the Holy Father as he officially begins what he calls a pilgrimage of penance.
I humbly beg forgiveness for the evil committed by so many Christians against the Indigenous peoples.
Repeatedly, in strong and direct terms, the Pope apologizes for atrocities carried out by Catholic missionaries, separating more than 150,000 children from their parents and culture to be colonized in residential schools.
How children suffered physical, verbal, psychological, and spiritual abuse.
His words, emotional and deeply personal for survivors. Visibly trembling, an Indigenous chief gives Francis a traditional headdress. Greeting elders, the pontiff stands with the help of a cane. Because of health and mobility issues, it's likely one of the few times he'll be seen out of his wheelchair or seat during his 6-day journey that continues with a public mass at Commonwealth Stadium later this morning.
Yeah, and you know, this morning's service will likely be the longest public appearance by the Pope during his visit here. His schedule designed with the early morning and evening events, shortened events to allow him time to rest. Maureen?
Yeah, Jay, you can tell how affected all those people still are. Thank you for that report. We'll be checking back in with you later.